So this is section B. So 2011 board paper, section B. Okay. So simultaneously, along with me, you write the programs in your own logic, right? So the first one is there. Whether it is already this program, many of the programs we have done it, but still, what I do, I'll update these programs. Right. One moment, please. First program is not stored. Okay. One moment. Okay. So the program is about selection sort, where we are storing the weight of 10 peoples, and we have to sort using selection sort, and the order of sorting is descending. Okay. So what we do, for we'll have int I equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. Then for int j equal to, j must starts from the value of I only, where I is standing from there up to the I plus 1. I plus 1 up to the end. So once in the first round, we get the maximum number and we put it into the first place. Right. Once when we put it into the first place, I will become 1 and j will start from 2. So from 1, I will be at 1 and j will start from 2 up to end. Right. So j less than 10 and j plus plus. One technique one. Fine. So here what we do, we want to have one variable. Say it is int max. Fine. So then we'll take it here only as a local variable. Now what we have to do, we have to compare if a of I greater than a of j. Right. So now here, once it is greater, what we have to do, max equal to it's okay, no problem. No problem. Someone is updating the message. First j plus 1, no, that is why that is nothing but 10 minus 1. So now here, if a of I is greater than a of j, right, then max will get the value of a of I. Fine. Initially assume that max is having 0. That means once when it completes the j loop, max will be having. So in the items max is also. No, it's okay. 0 is no problem. That will not count. Right? So now here in the max, what happens is we'll be having the value of a of I, right? That means once after completing the j loop, the first element of the array A will be compared with all the remaining element, right? Here, okay, then we can do like this here. We can write this max variable here and we can say a of I. And that you can check it out here. If a of j is greater than max, then we'll assign a of j. Fine. Now, in the a of I, now max, whatever value we have got after executing j loop, that should be placed into the position of a of I, right? So directly we can't write, and a of I should be stored into the position of a of j, right? Where you got that max number, no? So there, the first number should be position. So for that purpose, you need one more variable, that is int max position. So here I'll take one more variable called int max position. Fine. Here, when it is greater, it is as if like you are finding the maximum number in the array. And at what position you got that number. So now what we do after the end of this, we will say temp equal to a of I. Fine. And after that, a of I first. And after that, a of I will get the value of max. The max, whatever is there, right? And a of max position, right? A of max position, you will get the value what it was there in the temp. It will be interchanged. Let us check. So here system.out.println. So no slash n. Array weight of 10 people sorted in descending order. So we'll have for loop int I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. In your book, little different logic is there, I think. System.out.println. So what is that? A of I. Right. So now let us check this program once. What output it will give. It's clear now. So the logic is what? Here we have taken max position and count equal to 0. The selection sort, how it will work? You have to find out minimum number in the list and should be replaced with the first number. After that, it is something like this. 8, 4, 3, 7. This is the list. Find out the minimum number, 3. That 3 should come to first place. And in the third place, we'll have 8. 3 and 8 are interchanged. Now 3, you leave it. The remaining numbers are 4, 8, 7. Find out the smallest number, 4. It is at the same place only, right? No interchanging is required. After that, 3 and 4 are fixed. In between 8 and 7, check out which is the minimum. This is for ascending order. 7. That time, 7 and 8 will be interchanged. So this is the final result of sorting of list using selection sort. But this question is about sorting in descending order using selection sort. That is why we are using max variable. Instead of weight, I have taken A. So here later on you replace this A to weight wherever A is there, A of I. And then I have taken the main heart of the program is this one. Where in this max position is 0, count is 0. Where first loop is starting from 0, ending at 10 minus 1. That means up to 8th index. Because J will go up to 9. That's why. Initially, max position will be having I, count is 0. And here J starts from the next position of I. If E of J, if it is greater than E of max position, J will be assigned to max position and count will be increased by 1, indicating that one comparison has occurred. So after that, out of the, when you come out from the J loop, no, you have to check count is greater than 0. If there are at least one successful comparison with this if condition, then only interchanging has to be done. Otherwise, interchanging should not be done. Okay, this is what selection sort descending order it is. Right, that's important. This is one sorting we have done to confirm whether it is working or not, but now it is practically working. Fine. So now we go with the next question. So the next question is question 6. Question number 6. Write a program to input number and print whether the number is special number. A number is said to be a special number if the sum of the factorial of the digits, right, digits of the number is same as the original number. 145, 1 factorial, 4 factorial, 5 factorial, you have to find out and you have to calculate sum. And if that sum is equal to the original number, then it is a special number. It's directly a special number program, right? So still we'll do this. So that is special number. Fine. So here again, you need to declare scanner. And after that, ask for a number. System.out.println. Enter any number. We'll have int n equal to s dot next int. Fine. So what we do, we'll store this number in another variable, say 10. It is required. We'll have for I equal to. So here we'll use for while loop I'll use until n greater than 0, it should work. And you have to extract the digit n modulus 10. And you have to find out the factorial of this digit. In fact, equal to 1. And here you can have for loop, while loop, anything. Int I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to digit and I plus plus. It is fact equal to fact into I. So factorial will be calculated and we need one sum variable. We'll have int sum equal to 0. After calculating factorial, see I'm writing outside the for loop, sum equal to sum plus fact. At last, what you have to do? If fact equal to, right, sorry, sum equal to temp. Temp is what? It is having, it's a variable which is having n value, original n value, and n every time it has to be reduced by 1 digit. So if it is equal to temp, temp is nothing but the original number. And then you say system.out.println given number is a special number. One second. Else. So these kind of programs kindly don't leave it because these are small programs, but you are getting good marks. Given number is not a special number. Fine. Yes. Now tell me. Into? No. After completing the process, you have to write. Right? Okay. So next question, question number 7. Write a program to accept a word and convert it into lowercase if it is in uppercase, and display the new word by replacing only vowels with the character following it. See, first word, convert the given string to small letter. This program we had already written in the looping chapter in the 9th standard syllabus. So first it has to be converted to lowercase, then you check where vowels are there, that vowel has to be replaced by its next letter. Okay. So once again, this is all same. Some portion is same, and we'll change the variables. We'll say enter any word. We'll have string word. Yes dot next. Okay. First, it has to be converted into lowercase. What do we do? Say string something word 1 equal to word dot 2. It is string dot 2 lowercase. It's a static function. But which string? Word. Check out the syntax. Or is it word dot 2 lowercase? So now after converting, we'll have a for loop int I equal to 0, I less than word 1 dot length I plus plus, so that I can extract one letter at a time. Character C equal to word 1 dot character at of I. So if C is equal to A, it's converted into lowercase. Kindly note. Or if C is equal to E, or C is equal to I, or C equal to O, or C equal to U. Fine. If it is any one of this, then what you have to do? You should have one more resultant string. Right. Anyhow, word 1 is having your original word. Right. So you can have string output. Result string will take. We'll say output equal to output plus C plus 1. We'll cross check this program also. C plus 1 I have written. In C, whatever is there, it's the next letter. Right. So explicit conversion I'm not doing now. If it is not a vowel, what you have to do? Output equal to output plus C. Right. And outside what we do? System.out.println. That is why they say write the description of the variable, why you are taking the string variable output, why word 1, so that the examiner can understand clearly the logic of the program. Here, what is this? Result we can say output is, it is output only. Fine. So if you want, you can cross check once. So we'll check. String cannot be converted to syntax. There is a problem in the syntax. Word dot to lowercase. It is not initialized. One empty string. So we'll write computer. See the mistake. That means after C++, what do you have to do? Explicit conversion before adding it to output. C++, you will get next ASCII code. C, yes. Check, cross check. Yeah, correct. This is the program. Only the change was this explicit conversion we have to. That is why I practice more and more programs. Next one is question number 8. So even this program was also, it was a small program, but little tricky, not that much tricky. I think what all programs you had solved. This is about some string problem. Word. And say vowel replace. Question number 8, it's about overloading of function. So you write class function overload. Inside this, public void compare int two integers, say int a comma int b. What do you have to do? To compare two integer values and print a greater of two integers. So simple as given. Print, they have said directly system.out.println. Greatest number is 8. Else number is b. This is first definition. Public void compare two characters, character C, comma character B, and to compare the numeric value of two characters and print the character with higher numeric value. Numeric value means what? ASCII code. Directly we can write if C is greater than D, right? What do we do? That system.out.println character with a higher numeric value is C. Else, I think this has to be converted into explicit translation. Here we'll have like this, so that issue will not be there. And then here the same thing, but this is D. That's all. And one more is there. Public void compare two strings. String s1 comma string s2. And here if compare the length of the two strings and print the longer of the two. If s1 dot length, it's a string, remember. If it is greater than s2 dot length, then what do you have to do? System dot here instead of this character with string with the longer of the two. We'll say longest string is S1. Else will have S2. That's all. See, easy. I think among all the function overloading of functions, how many we have solved, this is very easy program they have given. Yes, question number 9. So it's a menu driven program. I think this one. Menu driven program. And after that, see what they have said. To print the series 0, 3, 8, 15, value of n is to be input by the user. Kindly note. So here we'll have first system dot out dot using switch case they have said menu slash n one for print series slash and 2 for sum of series slash and enter your choice. You're asking for the choice. In choice equal to yes dot next int. Once after getting choice, switch choice, and we'll write case 1, case 1. So we have to print the series. For that I'll go with the for, but one more is what you have to ask for number of terms, right? So that is why system.out.println enter the number of terms. Int n equal to s dot next int. And here in the for loop, int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. So now the initial value of this term starts from 0. Int say something x equal to 0. So first what happens? System.out.println, print, only print x. And after that, plus 1 slash t horizontal tab. Now tell me how much we should add, subtract, multiply, divide to get next 3. It is we are having value 3. So if I take addition 0 plus 3, okay. But after that, see, first time it is increased by, first it is 3. Next time it is by 5, 8. Next time it is by 7. Okay. That means we'll have one variable here, say y equal to 3. So it is x equal to x plus y equal to y plus, first time y will be every time increased by, first time 3, next time it should be increased by 2, next time it should be increased by, wait, y is equal to 3, first 3 got printed. After that, wait, so this is not required. So initially x is being taken as 1, and here a small formula x into x minus 1 gives you this series of values, and every time x should be increased by 1, and it will be incremented until the condition gets false. As we are in the switch statement, break is required. Now case 2. So for case 2, here we'll have double sum equal to 0.0, and we need for loop again. Anyhow, that n we have accepted, no? The same for loop you can take. I equal to, but here you see it is up to 19 divided by 20 they have given. I think for this here n is not required. You have to work up to 19, 1 to 19. And sum equal to sum plus I divided by I plus 1. I divided by I plus 1. 1 divided by 2, 3 divided by 4. But every time I is getting increment, the numerator value, it is getting incremented by 2. That means here I plus equal to 2. Right. And then I think explicit conversion is required here. Double. Because I is an integer variable. And here at last, system.out.println will say sum of series equal to plus sum. Break. Yes. Like this. Fine. Okay.